Imagine a single cargo ship captain standing on a bridge, looking at a 21-mile stretch of blue water. He's staring at the Strait of Hormuz. If he decides the risk of a missile is too high and turns that wheel just a few degrees to the left, your grocery bill at a supermarket 3,000 miles away just spiked by 30%. It sounds like a butterfly effect conspiracy theory. It isn't. It's the cold, mechanical reality of how the modern world actually eats. We like to think our economy is a digital cloud of stocks and apps. In reality, it's a series of heavy metal boxes moving through narrow doorways. The Strait of Hormuz is the narrowest, most dangerous doorway on the planet. 1/5 of the world's total oil consumption passes through this tiny gap every single day. When tensions between Iran and the West turn from Twitter spats into actual hardware moving in the water, the fear tax is triggered. Here is how the dominoes fall, and it happens faster than you can check your bank balance. First, insurance companies panic. They don't care about the politics, they care about the math. To sail a ship through a zone where missiles are flying, the cost of insurance, the war risk premium, doesn't just go up, it can quadruple overnight. The shipping company doesn't eat that cost. They pass it to the energy company. The energy company doesn't eat it either. They pass it to the fuel pump. Now, think about your loaf of bread. To get that bread to your table, a tractor had to harvest the wheat using diesel. A truck moved that wheat to a mill using diesel. A factory baked it using natural gas. Another truck delivered it to your store using more diesel. By the time you pick up that loaf, you aren't just paying for flour and yeast, you are paying for the security of a 21-mile strip of water on the other side of the globe. The uncomfortable math is this. For every $10 you spend, a hidden percentage is just geopolitical protection money. We call it inflation, but that's a polite word for a system so fragile that a single submerged mine can make a family in the Midwest choose between eggs and milk. The hype tells us we're moving toward a green, local, independent future. The reality is that we are more tethered to these 21 miles of water than we were 50 years ago. Our efficiency has become our greatest weakness. We've optimized our supply chain so tightly that there is no margin for error, no backup plan. So, next time you're at the checkout counter wondering why everything feels more expensive, don't just look at the store manager, look at the map. We've built a global civilization on the assumption that the doorways will always stay open. But what happens when the person holding the key decides they don't want to play by our rules anymore? Is a free market actually free if it can be held hostage by a 21-mile bottleneck?